Uh-huh. 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 I wish I had the Manny Alonso hyena laugh and I could just push the button. But here we are. We got the Bradley Roberto. No, we got the Ryan Skillman opening against Tyler Hill. Tyler Hill going to lead off against Ryan Skillman. Tyler Hill, former Road Warrior Black Sox, playing for the Brilliance Sox this year, former Wolfpack. And it's Skillman on the Road Warrior Black Sox. Road Warrior Black Sox are what, 13 and something now, 13 and 1, off to maybe try to catch the Killer Bees win streak of, what was it, 15, 16? 2 years ago?
13, 12.
But in the beginning of the year, with one loss, that streak is what put them ahead, the Killer Bees, and were impossible to catch in 21. And it was supposed to be an 80-game season. We played like 70, low 70s games, high 60s. Kind of like the weather that you want on your bachelor pad night. The pitch is down to Tyler Hill. Bachelor pad? No, bachelor party. Do you have a bachelor party? Wickline? Did you have a bachelor party? I didn't either. I don't know what that's about. I got married at the police station, though. The pitch from Skillman down to Tyler Hill. Maybe it's not a good idea. Anyway, if my wife is listening, which she's definitely not, nice chatting with you. 8 a.m. pitchers meeting was canceled because no one showed up. What do you think about that? That was good, right? It was good.
Very glad about that.
I was very glad, too, because I got to go home and not just walk into the clubhouse here 2 seconds away. I had to drive 15 minutes.
To do that.
Rule number 2 is fart smart. This one down the line. Tyler Hill should be running that out because it should be a double. But I guess if the guy drops it, he's at second base anyway, and he's the catcher, so he can chill, which we do preach, kinda. Pops up against Skillman, and now we're going for Brown. We're going for the big bang early. This is Brown's walkout song. Yep. That inning brought to you by, if you only eat popcorn, you'll fart like that. Galen Rutledge on deck. Brown pinch hit late in the game yesterday with the bases loaded. And lined out softly to second base. Rutledge on deck, Selesky, the catcher, in the hole. Hill, who started the game, will play first, led off the game, will play first base. Why is he out there when I can just have Grimm? Like, he's going to call it for them. I don't want that. This is terrible. Yeah, whatever. Everybody thinks the guy needs help or whatever. I mean, what a generation. Burns at third, Reese at short. McGeary Stewart will replace Tharp.
Mark Sanders isn't.
And Goffstein at first. What? Pops it back towards us, hits the window, and rolls back. It's going to be Knotts in left, Penzetta in center, Roberto in right. So pretty much a lot of the same guys. Aaron Hurd supposed to come off with McCurdy, the suspended list today, and McCurdy back in the lineup in the 3-hole.
Nice hair.
McCurdy got the best hair in the league. The pitch from Skillman, down and away. Carefully pitching Brown here. Yo, what? He's got to stop with the donut thing. That really doesn't matter. Always nitpicking something. It doesn't matter. Like, the thing doesn't have to be up. It honestly shouldn't be out there at all. I mean, just if you're not using it, it goes in the corner, and that's it. You can't trip over it in the corner. He laces one. Nice play by Tyler Reese.
It just, it just gets. There's just no holes. Like, it just never, nothing goes.
Yeah. Here's Rutledge.
Scorched it up.
Rutledge down 0-1. Fouls it off down the right field line. Rutledge has acquired some big league pants along the way. Good for he. He was the name of the bus driver in New Jersey. He said he like He-Man. He loved baseball. Great guy. He watched my car for me and Charlie. Yeah, parking in Joliet. The pitch to Rutledge. He hits a ground ball to third, and it's going to be a 1-2-3 inning. Nobody tells him to slide because they don't care. The throw is up and in. There's way too much action there for Sanders. If I can get a Grimm or I'd rather just have nobody. Like, why do I have to have the guy from the other team that's always hot, like doing stuff out there? So, huh? Yeah. Tell him to chill, man. Just be like, hey, man, come over here, bro. You did a good job. You're doing great. He can do this if he wants, but I mean, he's in the play there. He ran Stewart. So I don't know. I love everybody, but I don't. A 1-2-3 inning for the complaining. And here's Matt Reitz. Little Atlantic League time. Reitz in his career. First time at what? Yeah, don't worry about it, Sam. Work too hard. I mean, if he wants, but I told him before the game that I just. Reitz with a total of 56 professional innings.
That's Chris Gillespie.
24 professional walks.
Oh.
He's done well in some spot start fill-in situations.
It is Gillespie, right?
Yeah.
Pitch a little with the Florence Yalls. Pitch a little with the Lexington Legends. Celesti's behind the plate.
First batter is Roberto.
This is Roberto. Stay with us, Quisenberry. Stay with us.
No, I'm trying.
Stay with us. I know. You're tripping, dog. You might be tripping. Here's Roberto. He's coming off a homer and a line drive single. He had a good game last game, and now he's going to be – this is straight up the definition of Cutter Nation. This is Bradley Roberto versus the Cutter. Strike one. Nods emphatically that, yes, he has seen a cutter before. We're entirely too deep in center field, if anybody's listening. Whatever. The wind is kind of blowing out. You kind of feel it coming through this gap here. Midnight Moose, baby. There he is. Midnight Moose. Moose wearing number 26. Will Hemmelrick, his tag team partner, wears number 69. Number 5, Matt Reitz. And you're never going to make that play like that. It's impossible. You gotta come catch that ball in the air, man. You have to come get that ball in the air. That's no good right there. Here comes Penzetta. Look for some. That guy at first base is killing us too, man, with the stuff. And just like, what's with the clock here? Where did the stopwatch go from yesterday? Nobody? He does bunt. Right back to Reitz. We're only going to get the one. That's fine. And he moves him over for Scout Knotts, who now Reitz will carefully pitch around. cold today and it sucks. Really getting shitty in my old age. 70 degrees and I'm freezing. Knotts takes a strike. Does his practice swing, which there's really not that much time for when you move up, but whatever. See, in pro baseball, there's coaches. You might have to look down the line once in a while, but here you don't have to do that. Scout Knotts with probably the best name in the league, I think. I was going to have a guy read butts, but he didn't show up. Quisenberry's interesting, but it's not that cool. We have a bunch of Macs. I mean, so Mac ain't even cool no more. Chesney, we got a Grim Reaper. We got some cool names, but I must say, Scout Knotts takes the cake. Where does he take the cake? Pitch to Knotts. Rolls it over. Grim does the old wave, and a guy in a maroon hat's going to jog down. Guy in a white towel is going to point to the guy in the maroon hat. That's going to be that. A couple of practice swings for Knotts. Knotts did pretty good on the tour. Thiessen, Rodriguez, and Hill, with Barrows in the infield holding Roberto on. Roberto's running here. If you don't stop him, he stops the feet. He gets the foul ball again, and this time Roger on will get up, work a little PFP. Wow. Huge right side for Knotts. He won't use it. And he pops up. Chesney coming in hard. It's got to be Chesney. It's got to be Chesney. I knew it. I knew it. I knew it. Exactly why I do what I do. And we're back. That's 4 people to the hospital today. The little girl, she didn't make it. The invisible girl that Carrero killed with the helicopter bat. Curdy fouls it off his leg. He's on his way, too. Hey, man, in the Frontier League, every guy with this and every lefty with this on righty is 0-1 backdoor, 1-0 backdoor. It's automatic, and they execute it. If they don't get it, they go back again, and they get it. You know?
And that's what I'm trying to say. Like,
Yeah.
Reed's he just hit it right there. You got Farrell because of
Around, yeah. Best tagger in the league, Andres Dos. Went 1 for 3 last night, according to Bombalis.
5-1 win against
In a 5-1 win against Schaumburg. Bombalis knows everything. What college did Rios go to? Arkansas Pine Bluff. Bombalis knows everything. Monticello.
There's nothing there.
They got a lefty that's pretty good. That might get drafted this year.
Watch.
He's got like 140 guys and 90 innings. Yeah, that kid. Hey, are we on?
As Selesky yanks it foul. You got balls on that side?
They're all there, yeah. I left them there. Might as well. Honestly, hey, it's got to be with one of us the whole time.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, they can't do it. No, they can't. You guys are. You know how many baseballs I got out of guys' bags in the Pioneer League? About 40. They're like 14 in one guy's bag.
And how many guys were on the phone?
Well, in where I got the balls in that tiny locker room, and where were we? Oh no, it wasn't even. It was the AA.
I was gonna say
That was in King. Yeah, that was Lake Country. Yeah, my bad. Skillman dancing around Selesky. Skillman is the Monopoly guy for Halloween every year. Kicks and delivers down and in, and that's nice. Selesky swings over it. Martinez blocks it, tags him, throws to Goffstein. Goffstein to Stewart. Stewart to the Reese to Burns. Burns to the hatless Skillman. And here comes Howie Rodriguez. Howard, the shortstop, with Mike Thiessen, the third baseman, behind him. Both have played in the Frontier League a little bit. Thiessen won the championship with Quebec last year, and Howie started the season in TR with the, how do you say it?
Riveras.
No, I know that part of it. I don't know the other part of it. Feeding the boys.
He's giving out food. I'm not gonna say what's up there.
Howie fouls that one off. Broken bat, foul ball. And with the ball spinning like that, probably, you never know, but I mean, I guess we do know. I just want it to kick back, you know?
Just want to see it.
So then it can be like, that's the 14th broken bat I've seen in 3 days. So when I face a guy like Skillman, it's different than when I face a guy like Dozier, and I use different bats for those situations. And I think the problem is now with young players is it's one size, one model, get 14 of them, all with your name on it, and no matter who's pitching, swing the same thing, hold it in the same place, stand in the same place, take the same swing and do the same thing. Because I played 21 years, and I broke no bats like that. No. I broke bats like, snap the shit in half and hit it in the barrel and it explodes. Hit it on the end of the bat, whatever. But not like shavings, you know, because there were different swings for different situations, different counts.
And there's no way that Lou Martinez should go grab that baseball that just got fouled out. There's no way.
Why? Where was he?
Martinez needs to stay there and get the shit going. There's somebody from the dugout or the first baseman. I hate that.
Walks Rodriguez. And here comes Thiessen. The talk from Martinez.
Probably talk about
On the mic, Thiessen, fastball up from Skillman. These guys have to understand that if they throw it over the plate, the hitters will get themselves out. They'll just hit it at people. And you cannot run up your pitch count game after game. Pitch around. Mark Sanders did a great job. Mark Sanders went in and got ahead of everybody. Got ahead of everybody. It makes it easy. And again, we throw a ball towards the outfield, close to the outfield. Not close to second base. I was said earlier, I think all of our pitchers and umpires are in the way. The catchers are always throwing around something. They need to do the Utah Okazaki and smoke the guy in the back. They have to. Just throw it right at the guy, and guess what? They'll start to get out of the way, and guess what? The throw will go to the bag. It'll bounce to the bag. Right. That's what I'm saying. What happened? We good? We're beeping? Something going to blow up? Oh, I got nervous. Where's my dog at? Charlito? I like how he stays up front. He's like, I want to watch up here out of one eye while I'm sleeping. Charlie, the most said name in the organization next to Musser, as that one gets away. Howie takes third. They throw it into left field. And Reese picks it up.
Of course, Tyler Reese.
Yes, he has been doing extremely well. Like, that's the only do-rag that Lou had, was the bright orange one. Runner at third. And 1 out. The pace of this batter and last batter is absolutely like, bro, let's what?
Washington and Jefferson.
Huh?
James and King, Washington and Jefferson, 10 and 2. 31 walks in 70 innings. He just hit me up.
Nice. Here's Chris Walker. Walker went to Bloomfield. Trying to get him with a couple of clubs right now. We'll see if he can continue to stay with us. Left-handed hitting. Sorry, I would have gave it to you. You can ask me. Colonel Sanders is in charge of this place. Throws over. Thiessen gets back. Definitely run on Martinez here. Definitely an old man with a heating pad outdoors. Soft as they come over here. That's right. Take a picture. Send it to your friends. Walker followed by Spalding, who is supposed to be Toledo. Yo, man, I'll run all three of these teams, bro. Like I did last year. I'll make every lineup, and it'll be the most competitive all-star games that you have. And it'll be matching up, and it'll be on like Donkey Kong, bro. I mean, like, there's things to be done that, I mean, just this is simple. Out. He's out. He tucked the leg in on the steal. He's a bad slider. It was a bad slide. You just stick your foot out, you stick the front of the bag, and you stand up on it. No, what does he do? He bends his leg as he gets closer, keeps the bottom sliding leg bent, and gets tagged out in the in-between, which is exactly what you deserve. So don't be upset when she goes out in that yellow dress, all right? Because you're playing baseball in Washington, Pennsylvania. Anyway, the pitch to Walker. Mustache man gets him to foul it in the box. Walker could have had the hole with a guy at first after scoring the run with runners on the corners. Joe is coming in to wipe the non-dirt plate. This inning sponsored by Space and Time Awareness Issues by Millennials. Pitch to Walker. Fouls it into Martinez's glove. Martinez shows it to everyone. Well, let's run it back for all the con artists out there. Yesterday I signed Austin Markman. The day before, Brandon Pugh. 5 guys signed this month, 56 guys on the year. Most of them have stuck. I'd say the best guy in the league is Josh Rewalt, Brennan Price, probably a couple of our top hitting position players in the MLB Partner League system. Jacob Bockley as well. He's going through a little hamstring thing. Best left-handed pitcher, probably got to say it's Austin Fairchild, who set the appearance record for Cleburne last year, former Kansas City Royal. If you're ever wondering, look up what the 1 month tryout you went to is doing for you now. It's Tyler Reese, who's been exceptional defensively. Saved a run with that throw to third base earlier, and then the run scored anyway. But nice play in the last game and a close game on Luke Jackson, a shallow pop-up with runners on base. Pretty much the reason they won that game was that play right there. As Reese against Reitz, this is going to be a tongue twister. Tyler Reese, all-time leader in Yinzer walks. Is that the case? Something like that? Let's see here. He pops it up to center. Not enough time to talk about him. Jay Brown underneath it. Routine. And here comes Josh Burns, who's been on fire. Whether he's bunting, swinging, whatever he's doing. Burns 1 for 3 with a run and an RBI last game, double. And he just hit that ball. Rutledge trips over something, I don't know, makes the catch, crashes into the wall. A great play, but I didn't see the beginning of the play, so that's where we can't totally justify. I mean, a great recovery from the trip to catch that ball and not just give up on it, let it sink into the corner and, bang around. So,
But why the trip?
Why the what?
Why the trip?
Probably the midnight meeting with Lou Martinez. Yeah, bingo. And the strike to Goffstein. He's been hot too. Swinging a good bat, probably because all the pitches are away. Just like for everybody who's hot. Toledo replacing Barrows at second and Spalding replacing Chesney and right after the old car crash. I think the reason I guess I ran into a lot of guys, but also, hearing the PJ Phillips story, and you repeatedly tell guys, like, do not run into each other, just let it drop, whatever. And, like, you just saw the care or lack of care going on there. And it's pretty unacceptable as Goffstein punches out to end the inning. Reitz retires the side in order, and he's also got a 1-run lead as Skillman is going to come out and face Toledo, Spalding, and Jay Brown. And then it'll be the top of the order, Tyler Hill. Pitches a strike as Skillman trips over the same bubble that Rutledge slipped on. Everybody's slipping on it. I think Goffstein's going to be the next to slip on it. Here's Toledo. Skillman out of the windup. The bunt pops it up right to Skillman because Toledo just wants to bunt out to the pitcher. He figures it's a speed up rule. It gets me to the bar a little bit quicker. And it'll be Spalding replacing Chesney. It sucks because I wanted to watch Chesney play today because I like watching him play. Probably. You notice how every guy stands in the back of the box for every pitcher? Aaron Miles is the kind of guy to say, never move. You always stand in the same spot and you adjust like your swing. But I'm not a big league switch hitting middle infielder who led interleague play and average for 15 years. So I move around the box. And for Skillman, I'm not standing with my right foot on the white line in the back there because I don't need the ball to get deep. I need the ball to get over that fence and left. He let the ball get deep there, huh? Yeah, how'd that work out? Throw down to first base. I like that. Here's Brown after the bunt to the pitcher and the punch out in the dirt. The next time I see those guys in the gym together or talking about hitting or whatever, I'm going to bench them. Every time I see it. So I see it every day. I'm going to bench them every day. Because it is what you do exactly the day before, right? I mean, you go get hammered and you suck the next day. Well, you know, you're not allowed to do that anymore. So if you're talking about hitting and nobody knows how to hit and ruining all the people around you. Jay Brown swings through that one. We got A. Brown and Jay Brown. A. Brown in the hole after Tyler Hill. Pitch hit in the air by the guy that should be putting the ball on the ground. And that's why we'll pinch hit. Here's Reitz against the midnight meeting. Slice down the line. Meeting working for Lou. No, it's not. The problem is that people make themselves crazy. And baseball is a sport where you can fall in love with yourself. Not a lot of guys fall in love with their jump shot and go try out with the Knicks. But guys fall in love with their pitching mechanics, in love with their swing. They're in love with what happened to them when they were 14 years old, when they first started doing drugs and drinking alcohol, which stunted their growth and kept them exactly mentally where they were at that point. And then you just get crazy. You just get crazier after 14 years old until a certain age of, okay, this is a cycle. I need to break this cycle. And that's the problem with baseball. You can be so in love with what you're doing that you do not know what it actually looks like, what it actually is, what it actually performs like. Ball players are the most delusional cats on earth because not any of you guys are going to try out in the NBA or the NHL or the NFL because you know better, right? But you'll do this. Interesting. And you don't see hockey players, and you do see some football players, but you don't see hockey players and basketball players and everybody coming over and making I'm going to play baseball. I'm just going to play baseball because they're realistic and they know how hard it really is. Who was the guy from the Houston Rockets that pitched? He was like 95. Remember that guy in the Atlantic League?
Yeah.
He pitched up until the 2020 or something, or around then. You know Amon Green, running back for the Packers?
He's actually he's like a big name.
Yeah, you know Amon Green? Nobody knows Amon Green? Aren't even humans. Not even human. Okay. About closer to your time, Rashard Matthews. Nope. It's good, though, because I don't want a bunch of guys that just Monday night, Thursday night, Saturday, Sunday. Yeah, it's good. I'm happy you guys don't know. Because I'm a New York Giants fan because we beat the Patriots twice in the Super Bowl, and that'll never happen again. But I can't name one player in the team right now. And that's because I work for you in independent professional baseball. You know, a kid said yesterday, hey, Dominique De La Cruz is making his debut today in the big leagues. I said, who's that? I don't care. I'm worried about Treese. Right? I'm worried about this guy. I don't care about whatever's going on. But all these guys could name those top players in the big leagues, right? And emulate those swings. But do they know who the second baseman for the Washington Wild Things is? Probably not. Who's the pitching coach for the Wild Things?
Alex Boston's.
Wow.
Who is it?
Don't worry, Elvis Presley.
Yeah. All right.
Alex Boschers. And Elvis Presley.
You hear me, Joe? Tracy McGrady.
Tracy McGrady is the basketball player.
Yeah. I put my phone up. I was like, no. I remember this. I'm not even gonna fucking look. But
This is good stuff, man.
Yeah.
Wow, you're off the team, Olivia. She is making me fat.
come on in. Should probably get college.
Yeah.
Carlo looks in on deck.
The record for triples
Yeah, is what 6, 5?
was 4 last
4?
year, and I feel like guys are going to hit.
What about all time though? Let me see the all time for triples.
Mm,
We don't have that right there. Because I really want to know who the all time leader is for triples. Ooh, that's a cool stat.
all-time leader in triples.
Might be like
Might be-
Tyler Reese accidentally.
I think it's Olmsted, but
Olmsted.
yeah, I can't find it. I could find the 22.
Yeah. Reese is good. He just couldn't recover on this one.
Yeah, guys, it's not for everybody, you know. Here's a good one.
Hey, good pitch.
You want to do on this day? What day is today?
7.
On 6-7, the Killer Bees. Ben Herrick faced Ken Williams in the 10-4 Brilliance Sox win. Wow. Was that like the first loss after the win streak or something? No, because you had won your first game. You had beat the Brilliance 1-0. Game 1. Or actually 2 days before. He hit Polka?
We won game 1 and then we lost and then.
No, you didn't. No, you didn't. It was the 5th on Saturday. Alex Jacobs beat Barreto, and then the next day Ken Williams beat Herrick. And actually, it's 6-5 and 6-7. So this is wow. A lot of games, man.
Yeah, there's a lot of baseball.
What a scam. Roberto, Cutter Nation, pitches up.
More than just that, but we'll keep it here.
More than just a scam. Do these guys need to swing a sledgehammer for Scamma Lama Ding Dong is the fraternity that we run.
Good pitch. The thing is Tyler Hill is so upright with his catching.
Think so?
Oh.
Yeah.
And so
this isn't Tyler Hill.
No, I know.
All right.
I've seen balls out of the zone.
Going. Polka's going. Good throw from.
I've seen Joe.
But you got to keep that guy.
Tyler Hill's catching it like this. It's almost out of
It's
the
at
zone.
right.
He
Right.
catches like this. And he's out of the zone. I'm like, oh, jeez.
Yeah.
We're getting calls on time.
Right. Hey, that's maybe why or why not. There are a lot of guys his size getting released. Him, Pritchard, Anthon, they're all the same size, and maybe it could be part of the problem. Chopper
Cushion
to Toledo
is what the body needs to look like, damn near. Because he's wide and he's down there. He's going to get you calls down south, I just feel like, he's so...
Top of the 4th. Tyler Hill going to lead off. He led off the game. Now leading 1-0 with no hit. So 1 run on no hits. No runs on no hits for the Road Warriors. And Tyler Hill leading off against Skillman. Second time around. It'll be Hill, Brown, and Rutledge. Hill playing first. Brown DHing, Rutledge playing left. The pitch from Skillman is up above the zone. Carefully pitching around Tyler Hill for the most part. Josh Rodriguez out there coaching first base. Rodriguez tweaked the leg the other day, and personal trainer type guy, and looks like he took care of himself, and he's back on the field a little quicker than I thought he would be. Ground ball in the hole. Reese makes a really nice play, and he got him. Tyler Reese with an awesome play at shortstop. I think Tyler Reese is the best shortstop in the league. I don't know. I feel like Wadi Almonte has always been up there, has always been good. And Tyler Reese is just playing big time baseball right now. I mean, the 14-1 Road Warrior Black Sox aren't just in first because they hit, because they get some plays like that out of Reese. Really good outfield, pretty quick. And I mean, that throw, really the best part about that play is the long hop throw that he makes that Goffstein can handle. He doesn't roll it to him, and it's not a gigantic, it's going to bounce away from him. It's actually really nice play. Strike to Brown. About what it say? It says, is there sound? Yeah, why? Do you hear the sound now? Joy Bufford? Make sure. I mean, I had it off maybe in between innings or whatever. Maybe. Oh, he pops it up. Is it here? Wow, we're just popping up. They don't see it. They don't see it. Wow, Burns. Amazing play. Amazing that they are popping up Skillman this much, and it is exactly what Skillman's out there to do, is keep guys on balance, which he's doing, keeping his team in this game here in the top of the fourth inning, which this game's in the top of the fourth. This thing is flying. You can really tell when people don't care, as they don't. Pitches into Rutledge. Rutledge ground pitch 2. Pace this game is going. Everyone's going to be hammered for the meeting. That'll be good. That's what we need. We need the boys to get loose. Not really hammered, but Rutledge 3-0. Taken all the way. And he walks. Beautiful. From now on, let's make sure that Selesky doesn't wear his catching gear outside the dugout. It's unnecessary. There's other guys strapped up for that reason. In the Frontier League and all the MLB partner leagues, you'll have the clock on you, and it would be winding down right now. There's no time for that shit. You'd hope everybody could figure it out, but probably not. Let's see if Selesky bunts. I doubt it. With the toes on the line, catcher's approach. 1-0 game. The final will be 7-6, though, regardless of what happens here. The final will be 8-7 or 7-6. Pitch from Skillman is up and in to Selesky. He's been up and he's been in, and he's not giving up a hit in 3+. So trying to keep him kind of off balance. He's gotten some pop-ups in the infield, a couple to Stewart. One that Burns caught, that ball hitting right center, is not going to do a job. And it's over. I don't know why I was thinking about if there was one out. I guess there were 2 outs. That's what happens in these games where everything is just one big game. And now Fritz comes down to pick up Selesky. Yesterday he didn't, so props to the backup catcher. Really absolutely awful approach, I would say, for both teams in this game. So he throws it down, and here comes Penzetta in a 1-0 game. You can guarantee that he's going to be putting it on the ground, and Tyler Hill's playing out in right field, probably fuming about his last at-bat, which he should probably be on the grass here, worried about Penzetta beating him on a bunt. Slowly kind of comes in. Thiessen needs to start on the grass, and it doesn't matter how many times I tell the guy, they don't listen. If the ball bounces with a big second bounce, or this guy's probably safe. I don't care how fast or good you think you are over there. It's the chopper, too. Like, you know, trying to get a ground ball. But regardless, play on the dirt if that's where you want to play. And this would be a good time to bunt right here. 0-1, you're probably not getting a very good pitch. And then it's going to be 1-1. And then you can play off the 1-1 count. And why's he got to throw you a strike here? He doesn't. He's winning 1-0. And he jams him, kind of goes up and in at him. 1-1. Like I told you, the managers want you to do, you wear that in the shoulder and you're at first base in a 1-0 game. Everybody wants to get out of the way and get their swing off, and that's why they're spending $750 in 2 weeks on bats. Here's Reitz with the purple hat. Up the middle, snags it. Not going to reach the bag, probably. I'm going to assume. Don't run off the field! McCurdy was cleaning shit up. Bullshit. These cats run off the field, man. We're taking it to the crib. Fly ball to center. Wow, he didn't even look like he hit it that good. That's a strong man right there. Yeah, he is. Some real hingy long parts. McCurdy back in action. This is a familiar matchup. McCurdy showing the boys how it's done. He's like, I got to take a pitch and not swing here because these guys are killing me. So let me just show bunt so I don't swing. Thiessen doesn't move at all. I doubt McCurdy puts it down. Did have 2 games to rest. I guess it was really 1 day. Missing the second game, or missing the first game of the doubleheader here. Well, if you're on suicide watch because of your at-bats, you should probably take it back to the strip club days on the tour and understand that these things happened months ago and the gods are following you around. I don't care what you believe in. That's what I believe in. So drink your own Kool-Aid. Fouls it off. Nobody knows where it went because there's nobody up there. Thanks, guys. Especially the ones that didn't make the meeting today. Appreciate it. Couldn't be on time. Watched the guy that runs the operation walk out of the hotel while you were still eating breakfast. I'd be like, it's time to go. Curdy fouls that one off. Other side. I should have did something else. McCurdy with 2 strikes. Flies out to Brown. Oh, no. That ball's carrying 2. Bro, these balls are... Oh, I knew it.
No.
I knew something was going to happen. You know something's going to happen on this team. You know it. They just can't do it. You throw the ball to third base instead of run it in from the outfield. Wow. Well, it doesn't matter who it is. It is absolutely contagious. Gets ahead of Reese. Reese and Reitz, McCurdy, a bunch of familiar matchups. McCurdy trying to do some things out there. Tyler Reese. There's our league fielding percentage rumbling down the highway. Tyler Reese does pretty good when they mess with the runner at second base. Doesn't seem to phase him much because he's going to see a lot of pitches anyway. And he's going to barrel up and he's going to have good AB. So he's a guy that, like, you mess with him and it doesn't really matter as much as you mess with a punch-out guy and
Bingo.
upswing guy, and then you got that guy, because the more time that you go back and forth and the more time you step off and look around and the guy moves in and out right there, it's a problem. Reese, it's not a problem for him. I'll tell you, man, for all the swings in the cage and machine hitting and everything, he lays off. He lays off borderline stuff.
I hate that.
Tense in here, like guys are waiting to be called 55th in the Yinzer draft. Quiet. Could cut the tension with a grinder. Pitch from Reitz. He strikes him out. Reitz is dealing. So did Grimm. Well done, Chuck. Curdy. Hang on to this for me. Curdy, the only guy to get on, and Reitz is now, as Skillman's at 58 pitches. Reitz is at 58 pitches as well. Wow. So Reitz will go into the fifth. Who's up for them?
Rodriguez. Howie Rodriguez.
So the problem is that a guy like Grimm with a little bit of experience walks on the field, and then a bunch of rookies think that that's what they should do. No, I know Rodriguez is up. Who's up for the other team next? I'm sorry. It's going to be Reitz made the last out, so it's Burns next inning?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And we are at 4, so Rodriguez, Thiessen, Walker, Toledo, Spalding, and Jay Brown. Walda is tomorrow, right?
Yes, sir.
Wickline's available tomorrow. Are available today. Winkleman, Burns, Gostein, Martinez.
I think surprises right now we have it because I got Dozier and Perry starters. So create more baseball. Yeah. Nico Tony's sending the fucking Nico Tony's butt ass name. Who?
Javi Rodriguez leading off for the Brilliance Sox. Ryan Skillman out for his 5th inning of work. First pitch to him. Swung on and missed. The 0-1 pitch. Another ball in the dirt, swung on and missed, and Javi Rodriguez quickly 0-2. That's all right. That pitch fouled right at the plate, and he'll stay 0-2. Joe Torre will be back to take over.
It's on still.
Skillman at 60 pitches. All right, whatever you want, Charlie. Charlie does whatever he wants. He learned from the players. Skillman, the high leg kick and down and in. That's close, but it's a ball. Good. Skillman getting it in. Yeah. Getting it in. That's what you need. You need more misses in there so you can set up your senoritas over there.
set up that pitch too with his last two.
Yep, the one that he threw first actually is what he should come back with right here. Up and away though. Trying to set him up too much, you know. Don't got to waste so much. You already missed the bat twice.
Lou's obsessed with the fastballs. He loves calling.
Oh yeah, beat it out. Oh, makes the play. Glove flips it. Bare hand to Goffstein. God, there's too much going on, man. Let's just go, baby. We're good, man. We don't need to. It don't matter.
I try to explain that to him. Let's do it, man. I mean, come on. We could have figured that ourselves, you know.
I mean,
figured it out
come
our
on,
own.
bro. What the fuck, man?
It's got to block that.
Well, Thiessen, let's see if he hits it further than Howie Rodriguez. The reason I said that is because I told him to bunt, but he didn't. The spot to bunt is between the Geary Stewart and Goffstein over there. We'll probably bunt to Burns. Burns will make a hell of a play. Pitch down, 1-1. Other batter's box and down. Just trying to be careful. You don't really need to be too careful. And how do you take that one? That's what I'm talking about. Guys are in their own brains about what's going on because all you're thinking is down the middle, down the middle, down the middle. And you take the one down the middle, and then the baseball gods say, well, the next one will find your cheekbone since you didn't swing at that one, genius.
Stay blessed, stay blessed, stay blessed.
Blessed, stay blessed, stay blessed. And stay blessed. That way you don't have to do a bless you because the guys, you're always blessed. Exactly the point of what I'm talking about. Rodriguez should not be coaching first here because I want to get him in the game. But guys don't understand how things work, and that's why they live in their parents' basement and have a $500 limit on a credit card given to them by a girlfriend that is currently hanging out with Juan. The pitch, up and away. Juan's a good boy. He works a 9 to 5, gets his haircut every 7 days. Skillman, the Monopoly guy, lifts, fires. I don't know if he's tired, but he could be.
72 pitches.
Could be getting a little tired. You got Clunan, you got Sanders. Apparently, you got Sanders. I mean, he threw 38 pitches in the first game. I thought it was like 18 pitches. I didn't feel like 38. Thiessen's running here. It's obvious. He always tips it. Not a very good. Oh, he doesn't go. Why? What is the deal? What's the point of being Mike Thiessen if you can't steal second base here in a one-run game? Now he's going to run, and we're going to hit it into 2. And he walks him.
Go talk. There you go.
Grimm's going to walk out to the mound to talk to him before the Toledo AB. Hello. Toledo, first and second, one out. This is taking forever. A 1-0 game with Toledo up. I went in the dugout, wore them out in game one. Nobody cares. In the box, bro. Nope. Better swing it. Oh, that's the one. Yank that thing. You better try again. Do it again. Slash again here would be great. We don't slash enough. He'll slash and Reese will make a phenomenal play. Watch. Not pop up. You see my point? Like to start the game, the lefty earlier. Like, why roll over instead of bunt? Why not show the bunt? Roberto, game one, bring him up. Yeah, it's pretty sad in there, man. There it is. Not going to do the job. You probably should do it. Amazing. Stay. There's nobody at third base, so you can go as far as you want. They throw it actually to the dugout. Throw doesn't go to a base at all. Here comes Spalding with the bases loaded. Situation he was in yesterday, down 3, flew out, the ball was dropped, and they won the game 3-1. And here we are, 1 out, bases loaded. And it's going to be... What?
What'd you rule that in the game changer? It said error since you put a glove on it.
Spalding's about to go home. Spalding's going to home.
Huh?
Spalding's going to go home.
No. Not with that swing on this velo, man. He screwed himself yesterday in the gym. I never want to see that again. This is not to win the game. This is to expose him. Who do you think I am? The best. It's not sucking on your own. It's figure it out. Come on, bro. Well, that's the thing is that you can't, guys that are talking to each other about this hitting are like completely different. Dos manos, por favor. Dos manos. So you see how upsetting it is? I mean, it's one thing if I don't know what's going on, but unfortunately for you guys and because of social media and because we live in the same hotel, I know exactly what's going on. And that is what's going on. Never again. Never again will I let two guys stay in the gym and talk hitting for 4 hours. Look what they did to each other. Look what they did.
Yeah, this is gonna happen quicker than this, though. What the fuck? Now they'll probably put somebody else there for that scene. It's gonna happen quicker. Call it strikers.
No, I can't. I told them late on purpose. I have to tell them late. There's 20 idiots roaming around. What am I doing? What am I doing? What am I in? What am I doing? You got to tell them last minute and just let it ride because you can't do it. We're on it. The only reason it's okay is because it's 1 o'clock right now. It's 1 o'clock in the fifth inning. Right, exactly. So whatever. I mean, but honestly, if they were home all the time and we had to play double headers, bro, like in a 4-team league, yeah.
Ooh, good pitch.
It is.
What do you say, man?
So it'll be Robinson going in the McIntosh spot. So McIntosh hit for Brown there, right?
Yes.
And now it'll be Robo in that spot playing the outfield. Robo will go to center field where Brown was. McIntosh is burned. Robo's in the game. As we go to the bottom of the fifth, Skillman, 88 pitches. Reeds with 58. Skillman with 30 that inning as he started the last inning with 58.
Center. Robo.
Robinson.
Yeah.
What's going on right now? You look at the box score. Can you see it?
Yes, sir. Yeah, I think. Yeah.
You fucking kidding me?
Hey, it might have. Let me see.
No, hold on. No, what do you mean? Hold on.
That's awesome. That's awesome.
No, it's not.
Oh, that's great. That is awesome. And the best part of it all, it's 1-0.
Oh, that happened in the second inning.
I know.
You know the exact pitch count for this. Spalding. Spalding.
88.
Yeah.
He's maxed up. We had 70. He stopped clicking.
Yeah.
Reitz against Burns. You can bet he's bunting. It's 0-0. You know, it's 1-0.
No, watch your right. You good? Yeah, I got it.
I love it.
He's at 60 pitches.
Fouls it off. Would it hit the net?
Just hit the hole to bounce back.
Oh, wow.
Reed smiles for the first time.
Got to get Charlie over to Reitz. He's got the vet for me. I can do some phantom shots. You don't need this charger? You good?
No, it's at 80 now.
Good pitch. Good job by Burns.
Good pitch.
I mean, Reitz and Burns, honestly, to lay off of it.
I mean, there was no other option. He didn't know, like.
No, you're not. He's too. All these guys too close to the plate. Yep. Great job by Reitz. Here's Goffstein, followed by Martinez. It'll be Goffstein, Martinez, and I think LG in the hole, right? And then Polka.
Yes.
Dímelo, Cruzy.
Oh.
He's bad.
And it's going to get out of play, I believe.
I've never seen more pop-ups. Catchable pop-ups just in my entire life.
What?
I've never seen more catchable pop-ups just.
Yeah. Yep, again. Send a guy now. It's too many. Go ahead. Go ahead. Yeah, but every ball we got to send them. This is why we lose 14 balls. All the guys on the left side doing what?
I think Muscle was just sleeping.
Oh, he's having the day of his life. He's had the best day of his life. That's a mistake pitch in a bad place. Goffstein's coming around pretty hard, but the ball's on the ground. They're going to have no chance. They run. Who ran over it? Robo or Rutledge?
I don't know. I was looking at their Goffstein running. And I was kind of like thinking, good swing. That boy Hilton, good job, baby. Good time to do it. Good job.
We don't need that many. We just need 3, you know.
Yeah, not 6.
Mm-hmm. So Martinez with on the 201-707-6299 number. Reeds might be getting a little tired.
Yeah.
70 pitches.
For a black and white team. I've never seen more orange and blue in my life.
All right. Lou Martinez. What's the point of showing the fake glove there when it's a bomb over your head? Feel sucks. Who just threw that ball across the field? Do we know? Who just threw that ball across home plate right there? Was it Williams?
I didn't see who it was. No, I think some Cruz gave it to somebody in there. It must have been somebody in that dugout.
And the stuff gets delivered to the wrong side. It should be delivered to the first base dugout.
Yep.
Look at this kid, bro.
Okay.
We got to go 2 teams.
Yep.
Somebody, another guy goes.
It's out of the
Hey, let's get some guys over here. Good pitch right there.
He threw a cutter up. It looked like a heater too. It just stayed up. Just had not Gossett. Somebody guys before Gossett.
Nope, we never throw it home. We throw it up the line.
get a hit by the last guy in the order. Roberto comes up onto that door. See if somebody throws it into the shit. Because ugly gets uglier.
So he's 7 pitches.
You kissing him?
Aaron Jagger? Damn near.
It's Jordan. Check him. Check him. Reed saw it. Did he bobble the ball?
No, he just got in there.
No.
Not physical. They're not physical enough, bro.
He tagged him up here.
Yeah, there's no physicality, bro.
You know.
There's no physicality, bro. How many for each?
80.
Charlie, come here, Poppy. Come here, buddy. Come here, my son. Okay, you can lay there. Walks him with 1 out.
2.
Still 1 out.
2.
I was gonna say 2, right? Yeah.
Is kid ready to go? What's the count?
2.
Zaleski, let's go. Here we go. There's a matchup you've all been waiting for. Roger on against Jorge. Throw the bat. Carrero digs in. On digs in, grabs his gigantic cup. And here we go. Polka on deck. 1 out. The Road Warriors have taken the lead by 1 on that ball off of Howie Rodriguez's glove, and that is a strike called a ball by Joe Dodaro. Carrero gets out of the box like he always does. He needs to get in the friggin' thing. He's going to ball him up, and it's going to be 10-0. Watch.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah,
You're
I mean,
right.
just call a fucking strike,
He's
man.
He's a momentum killer.
Yeah, killer.
Literally himself is a momentum killer.
Thiessen should be playing behind the runner here and expect the 2-1.
Yes, sir.
Look where Rutledge is playing Carrero. A lot of space in that gap. Even Lou can score from first in that gap. That thing just rolls, hits the wall, and dies. Strike 2 to Carrero. Carrero doesn't like it and says, "Was that the whatever?" And Joe's like, "Dude, that's a lot of plate. I mean, just get in the box, man. You'd know more if you spent more time around home plate. You don't spend that much time around home plate. You know, you're not going to get familiar with it." Like FEMA, and here's the pitch from Roger on. Strike 3. Full count. 1 out.
I've seen him call that pitch 100 times.
Mm-hmm.
I've also seen him not call the pitch.
Mm-hmm.
That happened before, though. He shouldn't even have to throw 7 pitches.
You're right. The first pitch was a strike.
Hell yeah.
How much time after a foul ball? 20 seconds?
Depends who's pitching. It's Roger on 45.
I think we're okay here. This is 14, 15. Walks in a run. Make sure Roger's camera's set up. Is it set up?
Yeah, I got it. That's sarcastic. No, sorry.
It's okay.
Oh, wait, no, sorry.
No, you're playing right into it. It's okay. What everybody needs to learn is that all of the bullshit needs to go.
I mean, see, it kind of sucks now. Now Roger's fucking nitpicking and shit.
What are you afraid of? You know the hitters. You know the guys. You know what to do, bro. Just do it. Yeah. You see the conversation going on right now? Yeah. He just grabbed that strike. He just grabbed that.
Get this shit going. You know, like, you win every single game when you're on fire. Ball 4, yeah. I mean, it'll fucking go. Two 5-7.
We just got to get some guys out of here, man. And get out of here. Why? He's fine. He didn't get hit. It doesn't matter. Mm-hmm. Most of them are going to swing through it if you just throw it over the plate.
He's about to do the same.
Mm-hmm. If he can throw it anywhere near, he'll do it.
He's gonna roll it right to Thies. Thies is gonna throw it up the line.
Tharp is going to second base. I don't know. Tharp in this game already. He's going to go in probably for Carrero, but I don't know. Let's see.
They're on is what they call dice. Good pitch. That was the best slide I've seen. I mean, it didn't do much, but at least it still came back that way. So, yeah. Actually, he won the Goulet 2 years ago.